Welcome to Vegan Crypto. I'm vegan. We can all be that if we choose. Real quick, have you ever wondered why the human species is the only species to breastfeed as grown adults or young kids from another species that is 1,500 pounds to 2,000 pounds, has fecal matter in it, some stem cells, which is pus, for calcium that actually doesn't work. The majority of that is not absorbed. This is not me making it up. These are facts scientifically, but the dairy industry would tell you different. But so if you eat cheese, which is Americans eat 60 pounds of cheese a year or more, it has more sodium in it than we wonder why we're extremely unhealthy and obese in America. Just give it some thought. Stop breastfeeding. You're not a baby cow. Once you're done breastfeeding from your mother, if you get that, ice cream, cheese, milk, all that crap, it's breastfeeding. So the market started looking a little green. Everything follows Bitcoin, right? Things are looking up and Bitcoin dips down. We were headed 63-ish, dip down, and the alts follow. Even the ones that I've been buying forever, and I've been talking about, Benki, got above 2 cents, back down 1.8 now. Marlin even up. I've been talking about that below a penny forever. The usual suspects too started up. AIOZ, PNG that I've been talking about for quite some time. It all is on Bitcoin, right? And then I hear, and don't worry, I'm not going to go off, just a fact. George this morning spewing bullshit optimism in regards to, Bitcoin going to 300,000 to 500,000 by the end of next year. And preaching what Cathie Wood says about readjusting her price to 3.5 million. Bitcoin's never going to $1 million. Never. George says, look, if we're at 200 grand, it's only a couple X to $1 million. Like, that's easy. Like, that's like something going from a penny to 10 cents or $100 to $300. Doesn't work like that. So do not, and I will preach this until I'm done with this channel. And I preach it to all the people that aren't on my channel that ask me about crypto. To get over 100 grand is not going to be easy. To get to 200 grand is going to be almost impossible this cycle. Almost impossible. I don't care about supply shock. Who's buying it? ZE, are you buying it at 100 grand? Metal, are you buying it at 150 grand? No, you're selling it. And then you're buying it back at 20 grand or 30 grand in the bear market, wherever. Not being pessimistic, but I listen to all these YouTubers saying where it's going to go. Some are reality checkers like myself. It's just realistic, not pessimistic. 100 grand is where you sell it. It's not where you buy it. I'm telling you that. Now, am I going to sell it at 100K? No. I'm not selling the Bitcoin I have. I'm buying more when we get to the bear market. I missed my opportunity at 15K. I was one who thought with the way the market was going that I was going to buy it at 10. So it's okay. I've done so much better on all my other alts. AIOZ, Ondo, P. I'm still live. It was a business call, so I'm going to have to cut this short due to was on a $2 million project yesterday, and I'm on fire, so I gotta take care of that. But we have to be green this weekend to get some, get some people back into the profits. No reason why we should be selling off a little. Now we're not in the red, but we hit 63, and now Bitcoin's down. It doesn't make any sense. Who's selling? I'm just hoping there's no outflows in regards to ETFs. What am I doing? I'm not probably accumulating this weekend until the 11th. 11th, I will start accumulating again because I have been a little bit, but very little. due to commissions. I like to, I do Coinbase One, so I accumulate a ton through that. I go through my 10 grand a month there. I always hit it. I think it's time to not step away from the market unless it's totally stressing you out, but we're sideways action. We are sideways. People calling for this to start 300 days after the halving. I don't know about that. We're not in a bull market right now, I can tell you that. Or at least not in a bull run. We are just steady. A bull run is consistently going up. That's not what we're doing. I'm not saying that can't change in a week, but at 70 billion volume, it's not a bull market in crypto. Even if we hit shorts above us and we pop to the 70s, it's not on until retail comes back in. Now we could fire up fast, but that doesn't mean it's a true bull market. It's just, light volume pushing you up. When retail gets back in, we're at 150, 200 billion volume. We're good to go. Hey, buddy. Hi, Nye. So I would, I think it's, decent if you want to accumulate, but we certainly could take a leg down or leg up. No one knows. Nobody knows. Don't listen to anyone saying, like I'm hearing yesterday and the day before, we hit bottom. No one knows where the bottom is until we are further and further away, aggressively away from the bottom. So no one knows. We could have a very strong weekend like we have been, a couple $1,000s here on Bitcoin. And then Monday, we have CPI coming up. That's, it's going to stress people out. It's going to stress the markets out. They're going to be hesitating. That's how it works now. We had unemployment went up a little bit, our numbers. And that was actually decent for the market. So everything's out of whack because we're so scared of the Fed and interest rates. Hey, Joe. Do I recommend buying any Bitcoin now? It depends on what your horizon plan is. And it depends on how much you want to make. All right. If you're, only going to spend a couple $1,000s, no, I do not. In my opinion, no, it's not worth it. At $60-some thousand. No. It depends on what you want to do. You'll have opportunity in the bear market. If it's long-term horizons, Joe, and you just want to have something better than a bank account, yeah, you could buy it now and probably sell it around 80K, 90K at some point. But if you're looking to get rich and make a ton of money, Bitcoin, no, do not buy Bitcoin. Do not buy Ethereum. Do not buy XRP or Cardano. Do not buy Polygon. Do not buy any L2s. My personal view. I think they're all shit, even though I have some. But don't buy Arbitrum and Optimism. They may do well, but no. I'm doing real well now. It's Friday. Gotta go. Got Mother's Day and my anniversary coming up. So my birthday coming up this month, but I don't care about that. So, there's way better investments. If you're new to crypto, I have a ton of videos. Go to my channel. I assume you subscribed since you're here. You can always ask me questions on here or comments, and I'm happy to help. Joe, it really depends on your time horizon and what you're looking to accomplish. How much money do you have to invest? Are you willing to sit on it? Because this market could change at any time. I believe it's going to go very well. It already has, but we've been stagnant for quite some time. So we're in an accumulation zone. But overall, we should be okay unless the macro environment. Don't listen to anyone who says macro, it doesn't drive crypto. It drives it all, 100%. Back in the last bull market, all the YouTubers were saying it has nothing to do with macro. They don't know what they're doing. They've only been in crypto. If you truly know how things work, macro drives everything. Tech stocks go down, the economy, war issues, crypto gets sold off into safer assets like the dollar, like value equities. Is there any possibility BTC all-time high can be recent 71? Absolutely, we're going to blow. My personal view is we're blowing past that. If everything keeps up, we could be at 70K and no problem if we hit the shorts. We just need one strong green week and we're back to 70K. But we could drop down again depending on inflation data and what goes on in the US here. And if we don't have any more wars and China doesn't try to step up in regards to Taiwan, all that type of stuff. And Iran doesn't, do another cheap shot at Israel, that type of thing. BDC at 60, it's pushing the 60K already. Are you kidding me? I mean, we're pushing 63. So that's going to drive all your alts. It's going to drive the whole sentiment. We were looking good. Normally on these Fridays, we've been doing good headed into the weekend. And then Monday, we start to shawl over again. I'm looking long term. How much would you need to invest 5 to 10 years? Well, I mean, that's up to you. Me, I have a couple $1 million invested into crypto, right? I would not be buying Bitcoin right here if you're just looking to do it long term. You're going to get a better buy in the bear market. You're going to buy it below 60K. My personal view, a lot of people will say we'll never go below 70K or 68K in the bear market because we're going to go so high. I don't believe that. But what do I know? I've just, been in it since the beginning, and I see what happens, and we all know how macro and the markets work. What comes up must go down, and who knows what the government's going to do. But I don't like seeing BTC, C90 pushing those levels. It's just, ruining the momentum, the little momentum we have. Has volume picked up at all? Last I was looking, it was 60-some billion. But long-term view is good, but, long-term, it's never too late, but should have been in the bear market, 3 years ago. That's okay. I personally would be accumulating other projects, selling them when you make what you want, putting that on the side, taking money out for taxes, and then in the bear market buying Bitcoin, if that's what you're looking to do long term. Bitcoin right here, I think is, you'll make money on it, but to me, there's other opportunities, way better opportunities. Financial freedom, Joe. Yeah, that's all our goal. That's nothing wrong with that. That's not Bitcoin. That's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a retirement plan, but not right now. It's 60K. That's my opinion. I'm not buying it here. That should, that should tell you enough. I'm not buying it here, and I have a ton in the market, as I mentioned. Older, you got birthday excites you no more. No, it's true. I'm going to be 52, so. And my kids are all growing up. It's, my middle daughter's graduating high school next week. And so I just got a freshman. She's going to be a sophomore. They all have boyfriends. And it's depressing. And I'm a pretty optimistic guy, believe it or not. Maybe you don't see that from my videos because I'm a pretty truthful type of person. But I'm pretty depressed with my little girls all growing up and not needing their dad anymore. It's depressing. And it's really depressing when you don't do drugs or drink to escape it. You just got to kind of I work out a lot, and I try to find, doing this helps me. Playing music helps, keeping busy and working. I'm buried with work. My overall goal is financial. Yeah, exactly, Joe. I got you there, especially on a Friday drop before the weekend. Yeah, it's very tricky. I don't like it. There's got to be a reason for that. There's got to be a reason. Maybe there's some outflows happening. Well, obviously there's outflows, but when I say outflows, I'm talking about ETFs. We don't need to see Grayscale. They've been, we haven't had inflows with ETFs really. Those are at a halt, which sucks because that would get us back to 70, no problem. And Grayscale slowed down on the outflow, so I'm just hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping this is a little profit taking. We're filling some gaps, and then boom, we start buying. But we need green weekends don't mean shit anymore. We have to have it throughout the week. And with CPI coming next week, it's like we just got off the teeter-totter. We just got off the roller coaster. And it's like back on again. The market gets scared, because truthfully, the people in the markets the majority of them, and the investors are in and out, scared, not scared, taking profit. Unlike someone like myself, who usually, except for last weekend, I made a quick, a couple $100,000 on a trade. I don't trade. I just hold and accumulate. But I think, nice green weekend would be good, but we can't get caught up in that. We just can't get caught up in the green weekends because the reality always sets in on Monday. If we can have some data next week showing CPI the same or down a little bit, we'll be in good shape. And we'll have a sell-off probably before the CPI number. But if we show an uptick in that CPI number, it could get ugly. What questions you guys have? Anything before I get off, Joe, look at my videos that I put out since November. My personal thought are some great buys. I talk about them all the time. Some lower cap, but you just have to be willing to wait. Like I said, Benki had a nice pickup today. Marlin, PNG, Ondo was looking good. Ondo's very strong, but that's not going to move fast. It's just going to hold strong. But some of these smaller caps, Koval, you're going to have to wait. I've been waiting a long time, but I've been accumulating forever. And I have, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of some of these. So every penny it goes up, which it takes a lot for it to go up a penny, but in a true bull market, when we get into that, we are not in it. We are not in it. Bull market keeps going. Bull market keeps, it's up from the bottom and then it sells off. It doesn't wait around forever like we've been doing. It needs to make its next leg up. Then we're in a bull market, and bull market is when excitement is there. There's no excitement in crypto right now. There's no excitement in equities. That's okay. This is just me being realistic. So it's accumulation time or just sitting on the sidelines. And we let, things pan out. And once we start getting back into the 70s again, which will happen eventually, we will see excitement happening internally within people already in crypto. But then externally, it'll start going on CNBC and the news outlets, and then people get in, and then we will go up to the next level, and then Gary Gensler will sue a crypto or come out with that, or Biden will talk shit about crypto and it's going to hurt us, or, Elizabeth Warren, Janet Yellen. My DCAs have been delayed as I deployed some emergency funds on new sighting. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fun. It was a perfect time for no excitement. I agree with you, but it wouldn't be bad to see us up a couple legs. Oh, look at that butterfly. We need more of those. You ever see a butterfly? Help it. No butterflies, no humans. Okay, glad I found your channel. We'll definitely check out other videos. Yeah, please do. And also comment to me, Joe. Where are you from? I answer back all questions. I don't have enough subscribers to not answer back, so that's what I pride myself on. I'd love to have thousands where I didn't have the time to get to every question, but that's okay. I like the small community we have. There's a ton of opportunities out there. You're not too late to crypto. You're actually in a perfect time. Perfect time would have been a couple years ago, right? In the true bear market, but it's not too late. We are in a stalled out period. I'm telling you. And if nothing horrible happens in the macro environment, this shit's going to go wild. But if something bad does happen, and I mean wild to the good side, something does happen bad, and there's a ton of more FUD by our government, it's going to go wild again, but on the downside. Just don't be careful of the crypto channels you listen to. Don't listen to the FUD of this is going to this is going to that, price predictions. No one knows. They're just trying to get you to stay on their channel, like them and all that, and subscribe to their premium groups. Don't pay for premium groups. I don't know everything, but I've been, another butterfly. I've been around long enough to know what I don't know. And I've been around long enough to know how you'll get hurt. And I'll always tell the truth as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, nobody knows shit. But I only have this channel to help. So yeah, I personally think what I'm looking to, in my view, accumulate when we roll over my Coinbase One. It's more PNG, Cody, Benki, the usual suspects. Shadow was on its way back up. I bought Shadow a couple weeks ago at $1.22, $10,000 worth, down to like 70 cents. Got up to like almost $1 again. Normally I would average out my costs at maybe around 70 cents. I'm not looking to do that right now. But I do like that project. It's just right now, when anything makes a leg up, it gets smacked back down. You happen to look at those fees I posted on your previous video regarding Coinbase? No. Huh. God, I didn't get notified that. Normally I would see that. What fees? On Coinbase One, I paid, I think, $300 for the year. What fees? I'll have to look. I don't know which video. Normally I get notified or see it. I'm not the greatest at YouTube, as you know. So I get, usually there's like a red thing by my bell. I go on that and see it. but I did not see anything about the fees. I looked into Coinbase One in January, and the advanced trade is cheaper. Yeah, so I need the advanced one. I don't know how complicated that is. I'll look at it. I like to make it easy. But yeah, the fees are even better on that. So I'm gonna look deeper into it. Did you join it? Yeah, I know the advanced is much better. I just don't know if that takes you to the wallet, or I don't want to do anything that's overly complicated. I don't, because I make moves quick, and when it gets overly complicated, like the other day, I sold when I was running. You should never buy or sell when you're working out, but I did that, and I sold when I meant to buy. That was a big mistake. All in the same app. Okay, yeah, I'll just have to check it out deeper. Thank you. Yeah, I've been wondering. It's just pushing you more to use limit orders. Oh, right. That makes sense. Yeah, back when I used to do stocks and everything, I did so many limit orders and bonds, limit orders and stop losses. And so I wish you all well. I just wanted to do something quick. Got to go shopping for the wife, anniversary, and Mother's Day. You all be good. Share. I guess I should say like and subscribe, which I know you guys do. For the folks jumping on now who aren't subscribers, let me know what you need from me. C90, you be well. I'll jump back on either later. I'll do a couple shorts today, depending on what the market does. I hope we, hold strong above 60 and we can pop up. Y'all are the best. Thanks, C90. I appreciate that, brother.